So why is exercise so important, in particular strength training, so important to us as females as we hit perimenopause, menopause and beyond? Well, there's two kind of key reasons why it's really important to continue building muscle as we get older. And those two key things are that decline from our 30s. We have a decline in bone density and muscle mass. Now, we know the benefits of having strong bones as we age, they're very important. But if we look at muscle mass, so why is it so important to maintain good muscle mass in our body? Well, obviously, it's very important for functional reasons, for movement, for power, for strength. But also, muscle is a very important organ in terms of metabolic activity. So it's got a higher metabolic rate at rest. So the more muscle mass we have in our body, the better able we are to manage our weight as we get older. It's also very effective at utilizing carbohydrates and glucose. It absorbs them very quickly when we have a lot of muscle mass in our body. Again, helpful for weight management and to avoid things like type 2 diabetes, etc. So what do we need to do to maintain good muscle mass and good bone strength? Well, we need to lift weights, we need to push, we need to pull, we need to create resistance so that the muscle feels some kind of stress or strain, okay? And when we create that pressure, that stress or strain in our muscle, you know, after we've done a strength workout, when you're recovering and resting, there's small little tears in the muscle. It's totally normal after you lift things. And the muscle then has to rebuild, and it rebuilds stronger after a training session. Now, interestingly, the same thing happens to our bones. So as we lift something and put strain and pressure on that muscle, the muscle then pulls on the bone beneath. And the bone beneath then says, there's a stressor here, we need to get stronger, we need to rebuild. So lifting, pushing, pulling, creating strength workout puts stress on both the muscle and the bone, which causes both the muscle and the bone to get stronger. So how do we do this? So ideally, we should be trying to, on top of our cardiovascular training and our intermittent movement during the day, we should be trying to get 3 strength workouts a week. So that could look like something different for everyone. You might take part in something like a strength Pilates class where you use weights and resistance bands and etc., lots of different tools, in addition to your Pilates movement. Or you may do some body weight exercises at home, like push-ups, planks, squats, etc. Or you might join a gym and you can take part and use lots of different equipment like kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbags, anything that creates a resistance on the muscle. All these movements, exercises, will help build muscle and improve bone density. So the benefits of adding some kind of strength training into your weekly routine is we maintain good, strong muscle mass, good body composition, and strong bones going into that second phase of life.